I read this and thought basically this is nightmare scenario for all of these AI note-taking apps or the AI meeting assistants. Basically saying that there's a security flaw in a popular AI note-taking app that lets anybody read other people's transcripts. Luckily, we dodged that bullet this time. The CEO responded to that last tweet and said, "Hey, yeah, we saw that bug. We fixed it right away. It was only in a beta version of our test flight iOS app built, so it never made it to prod." And that they confirmed that there was no user data stolen from that vulnerability when they fixed it. All right, cool. So that's like vulnerability management working like it's supposed to. You find a vuln in dev in a test flight app, it gets fixed before it ever ends up in prod. Great. This was the bug, by the way. Able to just grab this API key and then use it on this /transcript endpoint to just find anyone's transcripts. And Rezo, he's a buddy, and he took down the tweet. He's like, "Hey, the CEO wrote to me. It looks like not a lot of users were impacted, so I took it down." So kudos to Granola and the team and everything like this. But I still wanted to make this video, and I still wrote up this article because this is important. We need to consider AI note-taking apps or these meeting listening AI tools. I mean, it feels like 80% of meetings that I join nowadays have an AI like robot meeting participant in the meeting recording the whole thing and saving a transcript of it. Meeting assistant startups raised over $850 million since last year. You got keyloggers in there, you got audio transcription things in there, voice and video and everything. They're sucking up all sorts of data. So I'm still making this video, even though we missed the bullet on this vuln from Granola today. And to just say, hey, we need to assume that all of these things that are recorded by our AI meeting assistants might one day be vulnerable to this type of attack. So we have to consider them basically critical infrastructure. And if any secrets wind up in those transcripts, you got to track that, make sure that those things are rotated. And as security teams and security people, we need to know what AI listening tools or note-taking tools our teams are using, make sure they're updated so that they get patches to vulnerabilities like the one we just talked about. And we have to just track them as if they're critical software. I'm not saying don't use these apps. Everyone's got a different threat model. Everyone's got a different risk tolerance. But I am saying if you have an AI assistant recording everything you say and type, this is now part of your threat model. You have to think about this. Anyway, stay safe. Follow for more cybersecurity news.